Tasters, welcome to another episode of Tastiness, where we review Weight Watcher friendly recipes to give them a taste and let you know whether or not you should buy the ingredients and give them a taste for yourself. And today, we headed back down the fast food lane and we're going to be trying a Mock Griddle. Not a Mac Griddle, but a Mock Griddle. And it's called a Mock Griddle because you know what? That's what Tastiness does. She finds recipes that lighten up our favorite foods. This journey of fitness and health, it doesn't have to be tasteless. We find recipes that lighten it up and we're still able to enjoy our favorite foods. So as you all know, the Mac Griddle from McDonald's has 2 pancakes, eggs, cheese, and typically some type of meat, sausage, or bacon. Well, today I'm going to be lightening it up by using the Kodiak cake pancake mix, which I've used several times before. I use it in a zucchini pie. And we're going to be using sugar-free syrup, the maple grove sugar-free syrup. The pancake mix that I'll be using is the double chocolate, so we're going to give a little bit of extra sweetener to it. Typically it's regular buttermilk pancakes that you see on the Mac Griddle, and in the original recipe that I'm adapting this recipe from WW Elliston 2008 on Instagram, she uses the buttermilk. But you know, Tastiness, I had 2 boxes of this double chocolate. I ain't going to buy no buttermilk. So I'm going to be using this double chocolate, and I'm going to be lowering my points to the equivalent of her sandwich by omitting the meat, since the double chocolate Kodiak pancake mix has a few more points than the regular buttermilk. So I'm going to be using 1.5 cups of the double chocolate Kodiak cake mix, 1 1/4 cup of water. Mix that together for our batter. WW Elliston 2008, the creator of this Mock Griddle, also suggested that you use a muffin top pan. That's what this is. You can purchase it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. And it just makes sure that your pancakes are all the same size, as well as your egg for your Mock Griddle. So what we're going to do is mix our pancake batter, and we're going to fill each of these cavities so that we'll have 2, a top and a bottom pancake for our sandwiches. We're going to be making 6. As you all know, I like to meal prep, so let's get to it. I'm going to mix our water, so I have my batter mixed, and I'm going to pour it in this sprouted measuring cup to help with pouring it into my muffin top pan. Now that we have our batter, we're going to pour it evenly in each of the 12 cavities of the muffin top pan. So glad that I decided to use this measuring cup with the sprout on it. Now we're going to take a drizzle of our maple grove sugar-free syrup and just drizzle each of our muffin tops with a little drizzle of this syrup. You can have 1/4 cup for 0 points. So this is not going to add any more points to our dish. Once we put our sprinkle of syrup in there, and then we're going to use a knife to swirl it around. I think we're ready for the oven. I preheated my oven to 425. Now we're going to put them in the oven for 12 minutes on 425. While that's in the oven, let's talk about our tasty tip for the week. In weight loss, I've learned in order to maintain your weight, you gotta be the Joneses. Don't try to be like the Joneses, you gotta be the Joneses. And that simply means find something that is sustainable for you. I know oftentimes people want to know, well, what did you do to lose the weight? How do you keep it off? And I can give suggestions, but all I can tell you is what worked for me. You got to find something that you can live with. And I say live with. Over the 19 plus years, obviously I have found things that I can live with, that are sustainable, that help me to maintain this healthy lifestyle that I'm accustomed to. So that tasty tip for the week: don't be like the Joneses, but be the Joneses. Find something that is sustainable and that you can maintain, that you'll be able to keep up with. Because we know there are lots of things that we can do to lose weight, but can you stick with it? Find something that you can stick with that's sustainable. And set your own pace. Don't try to be like other people or try to do what they're doing. Because what they're doing may not be something that you can maintain. So that's our tasty tip for the week. Be the Joneses. Don't try to be like the Joneses. I think our pancake muffin tops are about ready. I'm so excited, y'all. Truth be told, when I first started Weight Watchers, one of the first things that I tried was the Mock Griddle without meat from McDonald's, and it was 7 points. But guess what? This is going to be way less points than that one that we originally get from McDonald's. Alright, we've got our muffin tops here, and as you can see, the syrup swirl made a little indentation in our muffin tops, but if we flip them over, looks perfect. So we're going to put these on the cooling rack here. And since they are muffin tops and a little bit smaller than my slice of Velvetta cheese that I am aiming to use on my sandwich, this one slice of cheese is 1 point, but I thought if I use a third of it, it will be 0 points and make it a little bit smaller for my sandwich. And that will give me an extra point to add some sausage to it. So what I'm going to do while my eggs are cooking in the oven in my muffin top tin is I'm going to cook one of these Moringstar Veggie sausages to put on my Mock Griddle. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my muffin tin cavities again and get them ready for my eggs. I'm only going to be using 6. Again, we're going to put these in the oven for 12 minutes at 425. Now I'm going to take my sausage and put these in the air fryer. We've got our eggs. Let's put our Mock Griddles together. By the way, while this was cooking, I looked up the points because when I started Weight Watchers several years ago, 2008, of course the program was different. Looked up the points, and the Mock Griddles right now at McDonald's range in points from 13 to 18 points. And our Mock Griddle is only going to be 4 points. That's right. So you can see we're saving a lot of points. I have my egg, my Kodiak cake, pancake mix, and the Moringstar hot and spicy veggie sausage, Velvetta cheese. We're going to put it all together for our mock griddle for only 4 points on the blue program. As you can see, I chose to do the egg scramble in the oven instead of egg whites. You could use egg white. So this is kind of how it looks when it comes out in the oven. A little bit wrinkled, but still going to be tasty, I know. And we're ready to put our mock griddle together. I'm going to take 2 of my pancakes, my Moringstar veggie sausage, and as I said, I was going to use 1/3 of that slice of Velvetta cheese. If you want to buy it shredded and measure it out to where it would be 0 points, you can do that. I'm going to divide that up evenly on my sandwich here, or my mock griddle. And I'm going to top it with one of my egg cavities. And there we have it. Our mock griddle. You know, I want to put a little bit of extra of the sugar-free syrup on it. Just a drizzle. And so now what I have is a mock griddle prepped in the freezer anytime I want. I just grab 1/3 of that slice of Velvetta cheese, or if I have the shredded, 0 points worth, 2 of my pancakes, 1 of my egg cavities, and then I'm going to put my Moringstar veggie sausage in the air fryer, and I have a mock griddle in less than 5 minutes. Let's give it a taste. This is delicious. Pancake, chocolate pancakes. Hey, you can't even get chocolate pancakes with the Mac Griddle at McDonald's. This is delicious, tasters. Another alternative to a fast food item that many of us love, the Mock Griddle, using Kodiak pancake mix. I use the dark chocolate flavor. You're welcome to use the buttermilk. That will be even less points. Hope you have an amazing week. If you like what you've seen on this Tastiness channel, as I say every week, share it with your friends. Like my channel and comment below. Let me know what you want to see in the future.